Alright, I am filming with the Dsc-H300 Sony camera with 20.1 megapixel, just testing out the video and the sound quality. I'm at the Riverview Cemetery, and I decided the first thing to check out was the Weeping Woman statue. There is a whole little story about her. Apparently, sometimes at night or full moon nights, she supposedly gets up and wanders around the graveyard. They also said they've seen her hands move or change places. People also believe she grants wishes and things like that, which you can tell. People left like a trumpet and a Bible and some like I can't even think what they're called right now. Crystals, and there's pennies, quarters, nickels. Some other like gemstones, jewelry. There's like a cross, a peace sign. Which of course I'm not gonna, take any of that. That's not what I would do. Just out of respect and people thinking that she grants wishes. And you can look her up on the internet. You just look for Weeping Woman statue, Parkersburg, West Virginia. There's a whole story on her. Apparently, she cries over the graves. And yeah, she's kind of creepy sometimes. I don't know. But she's very nice. Let me take a picture, because I came here earlier trying to take a picture of her. And my camera went all nuts. Like, it zoomed out. It went, it wouldn't even go past the cyber shot screen. It was nuts, and I had to actually leave the graveyard, walk all the way home, and then the camera started working again. So I cooled off, got me a drink, came all the way back just to film the graveyard again. And this time it's letting me take pictures, it's letting me take video, as you can see, which is a good thing. I don't know what happened earlier. I don't know if the camera just overheated. Or maybe it was a ghost. I don't know. Could be any of that. But yeah, this is the Weeping Woman statue, over the Jackson Monument. It says, "In the silence and to thee." And you can see this is the graveyard, which isn't too bad. It's pretty peaceful up here. It's kind of quiet. There's also other monuments up here, like Henry Logan, Van Winkle, which is over here, which he has a castle. Van Winkle Castle is what they call it. It's like a 3-story house. It's like it's down that way. It's not too far. Then there's like the Cooks, who had a house. I don't remember much of their history, but they have a lot of graves up here. And there's also the captain's grave, which is popular too. I'm trying to remember his name. And apparently, supposedly, he's been seen haunting the graveyard. Which we'll go over to his grave here in a few minutes. But here's the back side of the Weeping Woman. But anyways, the captain has supposedly haunts the graveyard. Also, leaning over his own tombstone is supposedly his son's buried next to him that died. So we're gonna go check that out here in a few minutes. I just wanted to get a few shots more of this Weeping Woman. Wouldn't that be great if she came alive and scared the living daylights out of me and I take off running screaming? That'd be pretty funny, wouldn't it? But let's go look at some other graves, and we'll head over to the captain's grave, and then we'll come back to the Weeping Woman. But I'll try to keep this camera as steady as possible. It doesn't really have any steady shots or anything like that, or any type of steady motion. So I'll try to do my best. I'm working on getting a better camera. This one shoots in 720p, which I'm trying to get a 4K, but that's for another story. So let's go check out this little tomb. You can tell these stones are old. They have fallen apart. Things like that. We're also going to take a look at the Henry Logan statue and the angel statue beside it. It's kind of neat. Here's Harriet Cook. I don't know much about the Cook family. We did go to their house on a school trip one time, but that was back in elementary. And I remember what the house looks like on the inside. I just don't remember much of the story about them. I don't know which way I want to go first. But look at these old tombstones. Look at these things. They're falling apart. They've been up here for a while. There's like a... I'm going to try to zoom in on this globe one down here. But yeah, there's like a globe type monument. Let's head over to the captain's grave. I'm near it. Look at this stone though before I go. Like, look at that. That's sad that these stones have been there for so long. They're just falling apart, fading away. Not really in the best condition. But I think it'd be pretty cool if I actually caught a voice or someone that tried to communicate with me like paranormal. But who knows if that'll happen. Oh, crunchy, crunchy ground. But I did bring a voice recorder. I tried a couple of times by the Weeping Woman statue. I didn't get really any confirmation. It was pretty much just me talking, and there was no voices. So that's kind of disappointing. But this graveyard is supposed to be haunted. They do lock it up at night, so you can't get in here at night. I've tried a few times to go by the gate. I usually get stopped by a cop. Master Mariner, born in New Haven, Connecticut. So this is Captain George Deming, his grave, which you can see. The captain's house is over that way. It's not far over there either. So all these houses, like the cook's house, the captain's house, and the Van Winkle Castle, are all like a block from each other. They're not extremely too far. But this is supposed to be his, what they believe is son's grave. And they said that sometimes they supposedly see a man leaning over the grave in a long coat, like Man in Black or whatever. There's all kinds of stories. People seeing people, walking through the graveyard. I've never seen it. I've been up here multiple times trying to catch things. But we'll head over to the Henry Logan statue and the angel statue. There's a bird. But yeah, I thought I'd take this camera out. I've never taken it out to test it. I just got it recently. It is really good zoom on it. And it's got really good 20.1 megapixel, which pictures do come out really good. So I've been happy with that aspect. I just wish it was at least 1080p or 4K video. And I kind of wish I had like an external microphone port, but it doesn't. But that's alright. You work with what you got. You know what I mean? But there's like all kinds of graves out here. I'm gonna do a complete circle. But up on the hill is the Weeping Woman statue. So you come in the gate over there and you just follow the path. And you'll come around the bend to the Weeping Woman statue. Of course you'll pass the Henry Logan and this angel statue. So it's not too hard to find anything in this graveyard. I mean, unless if it's an old grave that has degraded really bad. But here's Henry Logan, born 1812, died 1890. See if we can zoom in on his face a little bit slow. That way it don't look so choppy. Yeah, look at that detail of that statue. But the other thing I like about this camera is it doesn't have a recording limit. So there's that plus side. The only other downside, it takes AA batteries, but I bought rechargeable AA's. You can buy them with the Energizer with the charger all together for like $9, which has been working out. And then I bought an extra pack of Rayvax rechargeables for I think $6 or $7, and then I just keep them charged and I just switch it out when the battery's down the first time. So, of course, I bought the extra set of batteries with me in case I needed them. But yeah, there's not really much to this cemetery. As you can see, but from the main gate, you just follow the path and you'll can't miss the Weeping Woman statue. She's all the way in the back of the cemetery. There has been a duck over here. Every time I come over here, I keep spooking it. So I wonder if it has like a nest or what over here on the side of the fence. But yeah, I keep spooking the thing. Not meaning to, just walking by, and you know how animals are. So as you can see, I'm walking, trying to hold the camera as steady as possible. It probably is shaky a little bit. It doesn't have all the sensors and stabilizations that it needs. But I'm just holding it in the palm of my hand. It doesn't look too bad what I'm doing of a job. Try not to breathe so heavy because it is very hot today. I think it's like about 90 degrees out here, which is alright. Plenty of shade in here. Benches to sit down on. Look at that bird just standing or sitting up there. See if I can focus in on it. Yeah, there it goes, slowly focusing. See, now zoom out, it gets shaky if you don't have a tripod, unfortunately. And I'm gonna buy me like a little tripod, hand mount tripod, probably to hold the camera better and stabilize it. Now, why are we out of focus? Seriously? I'm telling you, this camera gets, there it goes, gets weird when I get by the Weeping Woman statue. It starts auto-focusing weird. Oh, landed right on her head. Of course, it's not in focus. There we go. But yeah, whoa, that's shaky. But yeah, if you had a little tripod or anything to hold this camera more steadier, It would be really, it's a really good camera. I'm actually surprised how close I can get to this bird before it takes off. And we're back to the statue. Anything you want to say before I head out? Any messages? Want to grant any wishes? Do anything nice? Any voices? Anybody want to speak to me? Maybe this camera can pick it up. But other than that, we'll walk out of here, and guess that'll be it. I've done everything I can up here. I guess I could sit a little bit longer and try to see if anything wants to communicate with me. If there's any spirits. Anybody has a voice. See, I don't know why autofocus is right there. That's so weird. There we go. Now I didn't do it. The autofocus goes wonky right there every time. I don't know if it's the lighting, maybe? I don't know. But this video is probably going to be pretty boring. It's just pretty much me testing out this camera. Seeing how it looks, seeing how it works. Normally the autofocus stays really good, except for some reason in this area it has not. I don't know why. But I guess I'm going to head home, get me something to drink. Take some more pictures. But yeah, I visited 2 graves that are... Look how shaky that gets with my hand. I can't keep that steady for the life of me. Which is sad. I mean, I have a big tripod, I just don't like carrying it around. So I'm gonna head on out and stop the video here, I guess. Well, maybe.